it's Rachel. Today I'm back in my B6 Stalogy. We're a little bit late, but we are going to plan for the month of June. Now you will have seen me do a plan with me for the weekly of the first week. Nope, the second week, because the first week I was away. We are going to back plan in here, and I'll do it on camera because you guys said you wanted me to when I asked. I'll do my holiday week, but I haven't got the monthly bit set up because obviously I wasn't here. I was going to do it on off camera, but then I thought you might shout at me if I did it off camera, so we'll do it on camera together. But I have left the right amount of pages. So this is where May ends, and then we've got the week beginning, so this current week beginning the 6th of June here, and we've just got the pages in between. Now what I'm going to do is, since I've been on my holiday, I thought I would use one of my favourite pictures. This is actually a picture that was taken by the hotel photographer. It's not the original. I have the original. I've just took a picture of it with my phone and then printed it out. I was so adamant that I wasn't going to get stung by this. So the photographer was around the hotel and he was taking pictures, and I kept saying, no, I'm all right, thanks. And Chris was like, why do you not want any photographs done? I was like, you know, he's trying to get you to buy them, don't you? And he's like, oh, is he? And I was like, yeah, he's getting us to buy them. So anyway, he was like, oh, come on, let's just have a couple of photographs. And we had this one, and we had one of the four of us together. And the next day when we got up, they were all on the board, and I was like, damn it. Damn it, how could I not buy this? I did buy the one of the four of us together as well, but I'm not a huge fan of looking at my own face, so we're just gonna have this one here, which is obviously my beautiful kiddie winks. This is the thing that Paige does every photograph that she has now. She'll either do the one hand or the two hand, and she'll look all like precious and beautiful because of course she is. So yeah, and the photograph is quite orange toned because obviously this was a bit later on in the day in the Bulgarian sun, so I thought that it would go perfectly with some rose gold. And so because of that, I have pulled out a few acetates and vellums. I'm not going to use all of them, but I was just sort of seeing what I've got. But I thought that maybe this looked kind of cute, or maybe it can be the one that folds over the top of it. My June calendar I just searched for on Google. If I look carefully, there is an address on the bottom there. So personal use only. It was free at cutefreebies.com, I think that says. I think that says cutefreebies.com, and it's just the perfect sort of colourway, I thought, to go together. It's not what I had intended for the month to look like, because I was wanting it to be a bit more tropical, so I could use this acetate. I don't think this acetate is going to go. I'm unsure, you know. I'm very conflicted about what I want. Could we do a double layering situation? I'm really unsure about what I want, but anyway, this beautiful acetate is from Josephine Bow Designs, and I really enjoy it because it's probably not going to pick up on the camera because my background is pink, but behind the leaves, it's actually pink, not white. It's very subtle, but it's beautiful. So I've got that as well. I've got my usual printables, which are from RachelBeautyPlans. I'll put it up on the screen. God, I'm useless. And these are the ones that I bought on Etsy. If you're looking for a freebie monthly printable, the Grumpy Tortoise brought one out. It's the one that I would be using, but I was panicking at the beginning of the year and they weren't out yet, and she brought them out afterwards. But that is a freebie alternative for you. It's a Monday start for me because I like a Monday start. I've got it printed out. I bought the B6, did I buy the rings? It's possible I bought the B6 rings. I'll double check and put it up for you. And I printed at 100%. And then I also print it at 65% to get my two smaller ones. So I've got just my normal monthly calendar there. And then I have this twice. Once for mood tracking and once for social media tracking. Or more likely my YouTube videos. This is nothing new to you guys if you watch me all the time. Then I've got a printable here, which is a freebie from Peanuts Planner Co. It's in the Facebook group. It's actually meant to be printed on a sticky note, and what I was doing was printing them on a sticky note and then sticking it in, and I thought, why am I doing that? I'll just print it on paper and stick it in. So I've got that there as well. Another piece of vellum, which is something that Robin sent me. I'm not sure where that is from, and again, that was a choice. Maybe, I don't know. And then this one, which actually I really like, but then I did realise that this is the one that I used for my May setup. Also, you may have noticed that I have ditched the sleep tracker this month. I'm going to try having the double page for notes and stuff. I am finding that I'm wanting to write a lot of stuff down, like like this type of thing, on the go, on the run, and I'm wanting somewhere to scribble, and I don't want to scribble on my weeklies because they're just pretty, but I need a scribbly page, so I'm going to try that and we'll see how that goes anyway. So let's get to the right place then. So hoping that I've counted enough pages. This is where we're going to start with the June cover page. What are we going to do here? Do you think that this looks good? I mean, it makes it like that holiday vibe, doesn't it? Which is what I'm going for. What about if I did this kind of thing and then did that over that? Is that overkill? Is that too much? I think I quite like it, you know. I do think I quite like it. Let's cut this down and see what happens. Okay, so I've cut this down. I did double stack it, so these are exactly the same size, and I do have some offcuts that I can use further on in the spread as well. Now I'm just thinking if I want to put one up to the top and one down to the bottom, and then maybe stack the pictures over the top. Let's get them stuck down. I'm trying to be really decisive about things, so I'm not going to do this in and ahhing, don't know what I'm doing business anymore. Well, I will still be doing don't know what I'm doing because I never know what I'm doing, but I'm just not going to know what I'm doing faster. So let's see which is the more vibrant side. I don't think it makes a difference, does it? Now the only thing about doing this on acetate is that I think you possibly might see a little bit of the glue through it, but I don't mind. I'm becoming less finicky and fussy about things like that. The important thing is that it looks pretty to me. If you can see a little bit of tape through it, then so be it. I don't see any other way that I could attach this down to the paper without doing that. Let's see what it looks like anyway. Let's see if you do end up seeing quite a bit of the... I think when it touches the paper, it's going to make it look like you can see it. Oh, possibly not actually. You can't really see that, can you? If I hold it up, you can't really see where the tape runner is on there at all, and that is very, very securing. Oh, happy with that. That turned out much better than I thought it was going to actually. And then let's put this one down here. That one actually isn't... Oh, that was close. I thought it was going over. That one's not as sort of kooky as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I've also got some washi that's got some sunshines on it. Shall we have a look at that? I think that's on a sampler that I got sent. And also this, oh no, that's got autumn leaves on it. I've got one that's like greens and oranges and reds on it that looked quite summery, like a sunset, but it's got autumn leaves on it, so we'll leave that. But I've got this yellow, and this is the one that I'm thinking of. This one that's got lots of sunshines on it. Yeah, I quite like that. Let's put a bit of that on. It was absolutely beautiful sunny weather, as you can imagine. Sunbathing every day, and going for a walk down the promenade, and something to eat at night time. We've really had the holiday blues this week. I had intended to get this spread done sooner, and actually I think I've not been very well. Now I originally thought I have definitely had the holiday blues. I felt really down at the beginning of the week, and just not down but sad, just really sad. And I was doing that thing that we do where you go, this time last week, and then I sort of stopped doing that because I was like, no, I need to stop. But on Thursday, and I'm fine by the way, I'm absolutely fine, but on Thursday I had a bit of a dizzy spell outside Aldi. Great. I had to hold on to one of the trolleys to steady myself. After a couple of minutes I was absolutely fine. I just got out of a car, so I think that I thought that I'd gone a bit dizzy, and then later on in the day I went to a parental workshop at Paige's school, and I was absolutely fine there as well. And then when I went around the other side to go and wait for her in the playground, I went dizzy again. So I was like, what is going on here? And then when I got home I went all hot, and I had a really gripey tummy, and I went achy all over from head to toe. And I first thought, oh God, not COVID again, please not COVID again. Should we do it on this side or this side? Let's do it on this side so these little monkeys can be covered up by the pretty acetate. Yeah. And then I've just had a gripey stomach since, and I had one dizzy spell the other day again. Now that's not like me. I don't get like dizzy and stuff, but I am vegetarian, number one, so I can get a bit anemic sometimes, and I'm a rubbish vegetarian as well. I do not look after myself. how I should. I don't, sorry, my tape runner's just run out. I'm just grabbing another one. I don't do the like extra vitamins and things. I know that I should. But then Chris came home from work. He of course started his new job on the ward, and he straight away said to me, oh, and I was like, what? And he was like, well, Google the symptoms for E. coli, because I've been working with a patient with E. coli this week. And I was like, oh, never. I mean, this is just speculation. Obviously, I have no idea if it is E. coli, but the symptoms fit. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm not like really, in fact, I'm barely ill. Do you know what I mean when you just feel a bit off? I'm barely ill. But I might have to go and go to the doctors and do a little TMI, a little stool sample, and see. I actually got E. coli when I was pregnant with Paige as well. I'm thinking about it. It is similar. I love how this has turned out. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this, but actually I think that has been the perfect choice. Now, my next conundrum is whether or not I want to put that over the top. Oh, I think I do, you know. Oh, I do. Oh, I love that. I love that loads. Right, let's do that then. So this is very kindly been pre-cut for me. Robin sent me loads of acetates and vellums cut down into B6 size. We send each other Happy Mail sometimes, as you guys know, and we've got a bit savvy about it. We try and make sure that everything fits in a standard size letter, which just very handily happens to be around about B6 size. And I think for her now, because she's in a personal, does that mean it's still big enough? I think it does. I think she could just trim down the side and still get the use out of that. Yeah, so anyway, but I'm fine. I mean, it might not be E. coli. I might just have picked up a bug from school as well. You know, that's just as easy. Just before we went away, Paige's class was full of sicky bugs. So yeah, well, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, this is going to happen now with him working at the hospital. He's always been working at the hospital, but before he wasn't patient facing. He was down in a sterile area, and he was away from things like that. So we could never believe that during the whole COVID thing, he actually never brought COVID home. He never got COVID, and he still hasn't ever had COVID. So I was like, go to them scientists and go and donate your DNA, your stem cells or whatever, because maybe you are immune. But anyway, yeah, I'm fine. And none of the kids have had anything. I went to sleep in the spare bedroom as soon as I realised, because Paigey jumps in with us sometimes still, and obviously I didn't want to pass any naughty bugs onto her. So let's have a go at this then. Now normally I do, am I going to do the foldy washy thing? Yeah, because if it's not broken, then don't fix it, and that works for me. So let's do that. So you just see me cut a couple of little pieces of my tape. My tape is the Scotch Magic tape, and it is the matte one. Now if you're using a foiled vellum, sometimes it can sort of dull the foiling on it, but it's just my personal preference of tape. I'm not a huge fan of the glossy, just normal sellotape situation. I don't find it looks nice. So what we do is we're just going to tuck it in as far in as we can. So handy that this is pre-cut. I'm actually going to round the corners, but I'll do it afterwards, I think, because I've got this tape in my hand now. I have got the tape around the thing, and I'm just going to push it in as far as I can get it, and then just smooth it down. So that's one piece. We'll do the next piece. You can hear snoring. Is there I think there's a dog underneath the table asleep. Also, you can hear my other child shouting. He's in some kind of a Xbox tournament, and he's right above me, and I'm going to think that because of the shouting that he's not doing very well. So yeah, okay, so we have got that in there like that. I actually really like that. I like it a lot. Can you guys see properly? That's absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to put one extra piece down here just to make sure that it sticks in okay. So let's get another piece. I thought my washing machine was finished, and that's why I started filming, but I'm just hearing it go. My washing machine broke the day we went on holiday. The door decided it didn't want to open, and we tried a couple of fixes online and stuff. Now, I don't know if anybody else lives with a man like Chris. Chris's idea of anything breaking and fixing it is to just go at it with brute force, and he broke the handle off it. But luckily, somebody in our family, and it's a complete coincidence, had a washing machine that was not being used. And so we managed to get the clothes out of it because I was really conscious that I didn't want the clothes sitting in it all week while we were on holiday and then just coming back to it stinking. So we managed to get the clothes out, and on the day that we got back, my mum came around and dropped this washing machine off. But it's got such a small drum and it's super quiet sometimes, and then it just goes really, really noisy. But it keeps doing this weird thing. Now, I don't know if it's Chris winding me up or if I've just lost the plot, but I swear to God, it keeps turning itself off, and it says on the thing that it's done with the cycle, and then it just goes again. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm going to go with these sticky dots to use on my monthly where I just mark off the days. Now, I believe that these are Stalogy dots. I'm just going to use an alternate between the two of these, and we're actually on today the 12th Formula 1 race Azerbaijan, if anyone's interested. Also, I do realise that in my last plan with me I forgot to mark that on, even though I talked about it and said that I was marking it on. So I did put it on eventually. Guys, my brain, I think I left my brain in Bulgaria, and I didn't have much of an organised brain to start with. Do you know, sometimes I only started planning in 2018 in the November, and this is genuine. I genuinely sometimes wonder how I managed without these planners, because even though I've got these planners, I'm still so scatty sometimes. You know, and I have an everyday carry in my bag that has a calendar in it and notes, and I have this on my desk that I have to refer to, and sticky notes everywhere with bits and pieces on it, and still sometimes I'm just not with it. So yeah, anyway, that's the thing. Let's get these down then. I love how this has turned out. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know what I wanted. Do you know what I mean? I knew I wanted it to look all holiday-y and sort of bright and fresh, but I didn't know how, and I think that actually that's turned out really nice. I wonder if I've got something that I can just stick here, like to do with holidays. Let's have a look in here, because I do have some script thingies in the deco bits in here. Oh, summer vacation. I mean, it's not really summer, is it? The colours are perfect though. Girls just want to have sun. I'm going to go with this one, I think. I can't see any other situation where I would use this. This is from a Happy Planner book a long time ago. So I'm not sure which book it is or if they're still available, unfortunately. Oh, I kind of love it. It's very subtle, but I kind of love it. I do need to do a little trimmeroony because it is just slightly over with the clear paper, but that's fine. It's only the clear sticker paper. It's not the actual writing. What are we thinking about that? I actually really love that. Really happy with how that's turned out. Okay, then let's move on to the next thing. So the next thing is my calendar, and it's my big calendar that I use for, I suppose you'd call it my event calendar. I just put on here everything that's going on. I'm going to need to start putting Chris's shifts in. Is that the old one? Yeah. Let's chuck that across the room so we don't get mixed up again. Because he's going to start doing a mix of shifts now. He's going to do some days and some nights, and I need to know which. And I can't just put the times in because it's 7 to 7:30, no matter what, whether it's day or night. It's either 7 to 7:30 day or 7 to 7:30 at night. You know, that sounds like a long shift, and it is a long shift, but he made the choice that he wanted to do 3 long days and have 4 days off. So that's what he's doing, because he's used to that. He's not used to doing those long days, but he is used to having the 4 days off. So he decided he wanted to go with that again. So let's get this calendar in. Let's make sure we're putting it on the right page. Oh, he really just shouted then. I hope he doesn't lose it or put him in a bad mood. Grumpy teenager alert. Anybody else got one of those? A grumpy teenager whose mood depends on the wins he gets on the Xbox? It's fun, let me tell you. It's really fun. Right, so we've got that down. had a little bubble there, but that has come out. Now I think what we'll do then is go with some more of that washi just for a bit of deco. Ooh, wait a minute, I've got the perfect sheet for some deco on here. Where is my Pookie folder? Oh, I'm glad I remembered about this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it with the kit? It's with the kit. Right, okay. I have got this, which is the Beach Vibes decoration sheet, and I think that that is going to be perfect. I think, you know, I might use some of these on my monthly just for a change. Just mark things on them. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what I think about that in a minute. Anyway, let's find that washi again, and we will go with a bit of that sunshine washi, because that's going to go perfectly again. I think we'll just stick with the same washi throughout the month. Shall I go all the way? Let me see if I can go all the way. So what else do I have to tell you guys? Paige's group school photographs came back, and it was really, really good. I'm not going to show you because it's the class one. It's got all the other kids on it, and I genuinely can't be bothered to blank out 29 other kids. If it was just her normal school photograph, I would show you. I did show you that one. But I don't have the patience today to blank that out. So we're going to leave that. Let's put a bit of that washi over there. But yeah, she looked really, really cute on it. So I'm happy with that. I think I might buy it. I don't normally buy the full class photographs, but my nan bought Jensen's in reception. And we didn't buy the reception one. Did they do one in reception? I don't even know if they did one in reception, actually. So I just want to buy one for my nan, just so she's got Jensen's full class and Paige's full class. Right then, let's get a bit of this deco down. So I was on holiday for all of this, so shall we mark that in some way? How shall we mark that? I think, do I have, right. Sorry, I will finish a sentence in a minute, but I've got some of this gold washi here. I'm going to use a bit of this, if I can get it out. Ah, nail. Right. And what we'll do is we will block across, and then we'll use, I think we'll use the actual Pookie's, because Pookie is on holiday there, and I was on holiday, and that very much looks like my body shape on the Poole lounger, so we'll go with that one. So let's see if I can get it correct. If I put this, is it going to go all the way? Do I want to go all the way, or do I want to just, yeah, I think no. I don't want to go all the way, but I will do this. Oh, I like that. Right, okay. So let's see then. I want my pen, and I will just write Bulgaria in here. We've been looking at booking again the same time next year because we just loved it so much. To the same hotel as well. And then I'm just going to put the Pookies in, I think. Oh, I love this so much. It's so funny. Now then, we flew home on this one, so I think what I will do is I will write fly home. And then see if I've got any icons. I know that I've got suitcases. I think that I've got passports. I vaguely remember that I've got an aeroplane. So let's have a look and see if we can find that anywhere in here. got that? A paper aeroplane? I'm sure I have a proper aeroplane though. I feel like I do. Well, failing that, we'll just go with the passport. Passport control was crazy when we came back. Absolutely crazy. The queues were just mad. And I had to feel sorry for this one guy. Now, it was his mistake and he should have been concentrating more on what he was doing, but it was harsh. So there was a queue for British passports and there was a queue for non-British passports, and he didn't have a British passport and he stood in the British passport queue. So it was European passports, EU. And he must have been in this queue for ages, and he snaked his way all the way around. And when he got to passport control, which is the same row, you know, all the queues lead to the same row of people, she sent him back to the back of the other queue, which was the longest queue. So the poor bloke must have been in the airport for hours. And I just thought, oh, that's harsh today. So yeah, I really did think that was harsh. I thought that she could have, you know, just let him off. I mean, she's just doing a job. I know that, but you know, I'm not talking about like from her point of view. I think that she was being harsh, just from his point of view, standing there for that long and then having to go all the way back. But I mean, maybe he'll concentrate a little bit more next time on what he's doing. Right, so we've got that there now. So let's move on then to the rest of the month. And also we need to put something up here. I'm going to put some of this. Or am I just going to put some more of that other washi? Is it overkill if I put more of that up the top? I quite like it. I'm going to do it. I'll do it the same again. I'll go all the way. Let's go all the way. I like it because it looks like a sunset. I think that's the intention, obviously, but you've got the sea. And then you've got the... It's like the evening sky, isn't it? Like that photograph of Jensen of Page. There's a very warm orange tone to it because of the time of the day of the sun. And I love that. I think it looks beautiful. Hang on. I need it right in that crease. There we go. There we go. Hold it in with my finger and then it won't move. There we go. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. So let's put all the things on the monthly calendar then. And then we will put the deco on. So it's my mum's birthday. I think I'm just going to go with the blues, greens and the oranges, and I'll leave the other two. These are from Pookie Bear Cuties, and you can usually find them in the coordinating colours for the kits that you've bought. This particular one goes with the beach vibes, but I believe that you can buy them separately. They are to be, they don't come with the kits, you buy them separately. Right, so it's my mum's birthday. It's Chris's birthday. And it was also my friend Alison's 50th birthday. So we'll put those down. Maybe I'll just leave it so that the birthdays are just the ones on the stickers. Let's do, Alison is the 9th. My mum is the 13th, which is tomorrow. And Chris's is the 16th, which is Thursday coming. And he's actually got the day off, which is lucky. We weren't going to ask for his day off work with him just starting, but it just fell that way, so that's okay. Other things that I need to put on then are, let's have a look back here and see if we've got anything in my forward planner. Oh, I went to see Mrs. Brown's boys on Monday. It was really funny actually, but I was so tired. I really wanted to go. It's a ticket that I had in 2020. It was a show that we booked to see in 2020, sorry. And we ended up having to reschedule it because of COVID and whatnot. And it was just announced that it was back on the 6th, which is only 2 days after we got back from being away. But I was so tired. I still enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was so funny. It was really good. But I wish that I'd been in a less tired mood. Right, let's get some of this deco down. So I think we've got to have the palm tree. I'll have that on here. Oh, something else that I want to mark actually is that Chris is on a course. I love that. Chris is on a course for work. I'm just going to mark that with... I'm not going to tell you what that stands for because it will give away the location of where he is. Not that I think any of you are going to stalk us, but just leave that there for now. Sandcastle. The glasses are quite cute, aren't they? Let's put the glasses on there, shall we? I bought some sunglasses while I was away, and I thought they were dead cool. They were like pink tinted, and I thought they looked really nice, and everyone was like, oh, they look so nice, you're gonna have to get them. And we bought them like when we went for a walk at night time, and the next day when I put them on, they were so useless. They did nothing but make the things that I were looking at pink. They didn't like make the sun any less bright or anything like that. And I was left by the pool still squinting. I was like, this is ridiculous. So they were useless. Never mind. Is that enough deco? Should we save some deco for the other side? We need to put some over here. Oop. There we go. And I'll save this deco for my others. So let's move on then to my mood tracker, which I definitely need to catch up on because we are already on the 13th. Actually, my mood has been alright. I was low last week because I had the holiday blues, but my actual mood has been good. I think a week in the sun did me good. I've not been feeling paranoid. Yeah, it kind of has refreshed my brain, which is always good. And I'm glad that Chris is happy in his new job as well. That always helps, to know that your loved ones are happy. That is my main source of worry, you know, constantly worrying about other people and whether or not they're okay. I guess that's just a mum thing, isn't it? But I don't just mean worrying about the people that I'm a mum to, or even Chris that I am a fiance to, just in general, like my friends and family. I get worried about my friends and that they're okay and stuff like that. Oh. Shall we use some of this for deco? Yes, let's just give it a bit of a snip on this side because I've got a weird corner. There we go. Shall we do with it? I'll start it off on this side. Like so. And I think we will put, Pookie having a, what do you think that is? Pina colada? What do you drink out of a coconut? It is a pina colada you drink out of a coconut, isn't it? I think, yeah. And just a little bit of deco on the page would be good. I can't put too much because these are only small boxes. And so if I put a sticker down in a box, then it doesn't leave me much room to put my dot down. I'll have a bit of this. Oh, I'm nearly at the end of this now. Okay. And this is for my key. I need to make myself some stickers that say key. But for now, I will just use one of these smaller Hobonichi week size boxes and just write it in. Oh, and I've got a lovely yellow one there as well, which is handy. Chris has gone to the shop with his mum to go and have a look at football boots. She's buying him some football boots for his birthday. He's gone to Sports Direct in town. And I'm just looking behind me to see. He won't be long because he hates shopping. So he will literally want to just get his boots and then come back. Like he won't want his mum to do any shopping or anything. They'll actually have to come back. So I keep thinking like my time is running out because it won't be long at all. Let's get my key down then. Okay, so that is my key down. Now I need a bit of something over here. So I'm going to have a look and see what I have got in my Deco folder and also what I have got in the back of here. We'll start with the here and see what I've got that could be quite sunny. That one says sunny side up. That's a possible. Do I have any more summer things? I mean, I could use the girls just want to have sun. Yeah, I think I will. Shall I pair it with that sunny box? No, I don't think so. I think I'll just do it on its own. If we stick that down there in the corner. And I've got some room for notes if I want to make any notes about my mood. I've not done that for a while, but I might do that again. So on to the next one then, and this is my YouTube calendar. So let's get this one down. And I think, shall I use the last bit of the washi? Not going to be a long piece because I'm going to need to rip off the edge just to make it match. So let's have a little, see if I can rip it as near to the end as I can. Maybe we'll just do that, and then a bit of Deco. Let's have the, did we say that was a pina colada? I think it might be. What's a cocktail that goes in a coconut, guys? It is a pina colada, isn't it? Or is it a, what's that other really popular one? A margarita? No, it's not a margarita. You don't drink a margarita out of that, do you? Drink a margarita when you're in Mexico. Out of one of them triangle glasses. Aren't I dead cultured? Oh dear, dearie me. Let's put that there. Okay, and then I do actually have some of the little bits that I've been ripping left over here, and I'm going to use one for my key. Did I stick that the right way up on that one? I did. So if we put that here like so, we can find another one of those smaller Hobonichi size boxes, I'm sure. Let's have a look what we've got. Use one of these yellow ones. And let's just write key in there. And then my key down here. Okay, there is the key down for that. And then the last thing to stick on is just this tiny little calendar here. Oh, it's not this one, is it? Actually, no. I'm going to have that one for my workouts again. We're on the workout train again. Chris is going to help me to do kettlebells and stuff, he said. So I'm going to try that. I need to do some healthy eating and some exercising after a week on holiday of eating a lovely buffet. This one is my Instagram tracker, and I just normally put a little dot on here when I've put something on Instagram. So we'll do that, and I know that in here I've got some little Instagram stickers. I think they're further near to the back. Oh, these are nice, aren't they? Let's use that one. I think these are from Busy Bee Stickers, which is the same shop that I get my dots from. And we'll put that down there like that. So this page is what I'm talking about. So I have left another page there, and that is for the week of my holiday. I'm just going to do a little bit of memory planning. I'm thinking about doing it in the cousin style, or I thought that maybe I could just put date dots, just a bit of writing, date dot, bit of writing, and just do the week that way. We'll see what happens. Or I could just put the week of at the top and then just write about the week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, for now, it's just going to be this page that we're going to work on. So, I do still have a bit of this washi left here. Let's put this over here like this. And then do I have one more piece? I have a smaller piece there that we'll put down at the bottom. I've got some deco left. So let's add some deco to the bottom bit. And at the top here we can add a script. Where's my script folder? I use this, but I'm looking for like a this month or an important, or I don't know, something of the like. And this is just going to be a sort of scribble down. If I remember there's a job that I want to do, but it doesn't matter when I do it, or just generally something that I want to remember, I can pop it down on this page. Okay, let's have a look in my script folder then. See if there's anything in here. We can use an important from here, can't we? Or remember, get it done. Important. And then just at the bottom down here, I'll just tuck in my workout tracker. And I do have some little shoes that I can stick on there, some trainers. I've got some from Blossom Nose Co, and you usually get a little trainer on a kit when you buy them from Haxby Stickers. They have the little icons. There we go. Let's find a trainer to pop on there then, and then that is our last job. Oh no, it's not. We need to put the tabs on. But then that is our last job. Here's a trainer, and that one is from Happy Sherpa Papery. They come on a sheet of mixed colours. Let's put that down there. Cover up the take note. Put it there and cover up the take note. There we go. So tabs is the last job of the day. And I'm still going through my Josephine Bow Designs ones. I'm going to run out of them in August. I don't know if I'm going to switch to a different tab or if I'm just going to buy the same ones again. So May is down the bottom here, so we're going to move back up to the top for June. We're doing really well on how many months we're managing to get in here as well. My other one I got 9 months in, but this year I've done a lot. Can you hear my child? So here we have our June cover page. Really, really happy with how that's turned out. I didn't really know what I wanted, but I'm happy with how it turned out. And then we've got our monthly, which needs to fill up a bit more, but that's looking great as well. We've got my mood tracker. We have got my YouTube tracker, Instagram tracker, and then we skipped out this month on the sleep tracker because we don't need it, but we've got my workout tracker, and we've got some space for some important notes as well. So that is how June has turned out in my B6 Stalogy. Thank you for staying with me for the whole video if you did. I think this might have been a bit of a long one, but I'm not sure, but I'll be back soon, and that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.